quick posture check. So there's this natural curve in the spine, which you will feel if you lie down on the back. It can be felt better if you have your legs extended, but even you can feel it in your knees band. There's a little gap between the mat and the back. In this, I am right now hyper arching my back or hyper extending my back, and then I'm filling the space. I'm kind of pushing my abdomen in and pressing my spine on the floor. You can imagine, there are push down buttons on the mat alongside your spine, and you're trying to keep the buttons active by pushing them down actively through your back. By doing so, you will also be engaging your abdomen. So if you touch your abdomen navel area, you will find a slightly hard. It's called engaged ab, engaged back. You'll feel stronger in your back. You'll feel as if you're holding or wearing a corset. Okay, now the next step is you bend your knees. This will give you further idea about grounding your back. So the moment you bend your knees, some people feel good because the back is nicely grounded. I'm kind of pushing my knees to the chest, which is lifting my sacrum off. You don't need to do this, but anyways, since I'm doing it, I'm just trying it. Now, for the purpose of this exercise, in the knees bend, you raise your knees off, keep the abdomen slightly in. Remember, this is not sucking the abdomen in. You're still breathing. Press those buttons down on the mat, okay, so that there's the least amount of gap between the mat and the back. You will feel slight, constriction in the back, rather contraction in the back, and from there you raise the legs up and slowly start bringing the legs down. And the moment you feel that peeling or the arching of the back is happening, you stop there. So you can do it 2-3 times to assess the point where your back starts peeling off the mat. Remember, it is a challenging exercise. It's not very easy to keep the back grounded. It's not a very natural position for the spine, but for this purpose of this exercise, it really helps. And then for the upper body, you raise your arms up, raise your shoulders up off the floor. Remember, it's not a crunch, and you come up to the level where you feel your shoulder blade, base of the shoulder blade is still on the floor. It's called a half C curve in Pilates. You can keep your arms alongside your thighs, or you can lift them up. It will make the posture challenging. If you see my belly is slightly popping out, this is what happens when I engage my abdomen. I do have some amount of fat, so that kind of pops out. Okay, so this is it. Happy practice.